Hey, Coach. Long time no see. Look, I come with good news today. Look, I know the boosters have been on you this year about the money that they're spending, but they want to actually spend a little more. They look around the recruiting landscape and they see that these big-time athletes, 5-star guys, are going to schools like Arkansas State, like Foster, who is a number 26 ranked player in the nation, and other guys that are 5 stars, 4 stars. They want to go to these smaller schools. Even Sean London out of Texas, he's going to UTSA. He's a huge 4-star quarterback in the state. So I want you to start looking around and seeing, other recruits in other states near us. And if you can take advantage of it, go ahead. I want to see if we can pull in a couple of recruits. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the CTU Dynasty here on NCAA 14 and college football revamped. We are 8-2, and nearing the end of the season, we are in the driver's seat. We are the number 7 team in the country right now. Nobody saw this coming, and we're not even going to make our conference championship, which is very, very surprising that we're ranked this high, and we're not even going to be in the ship here. We are actually 3rd in our division because we lost to West Virginia and TCU. But let's just focus on recruiting really quick. Now, I want to recruit in the state of Nebraska, I think, right now. And how I'm going to do it, I want to do it randomly. So I decided to get the first player's name that started with the highest letter and then started with the lowest letter. So we added 2 guys to the board. Claude Wynn is a free safety, and next year I will do it a little different, but because I don't want the low lock cheese cheating, I wanted to do it this way. He's a good free safety. And then Darren Baker is a 6'6" guy who runs a 4.42. I'm excited to see what he will do. I'm not even sure what type of player he's going to be when we unlock his attributes, but man, if we can get him, that would be amazing. We don't have a guy like that with size and speed, so we'll have to see. So today we take on UCF. Next episode will be the final episode of the regular season, and then we will have our bowl game / the college football playoff starting. So we will see what happens these last couple of games. First, UCF. Let's get this game underway as UCF receives the opening kickoff. Here is a return to the 30, back to the 35, and now to the 38, but a flag on the play will likely bring this one back. So CTU has played excellent defense so far this year. We've had a turnover in every single game except one. As here's the first pass out to the left side. This is caught by the tight end, John Harris, for the first down. Now CTU has been pretty good passing with our pass defense. Our run defense has been up and down this year. Henry throws from the pocket, and he's got Harris again for his second catch of the game. Gain of 24. It's a first down. Now they're across the 50. Running their star running back Hopkins in motion. Here's a quick throw by Henry again. This time it's Charles Mitchell for the first down. Now what we really need to do is really shore up this passing defense because, like I said, we do cause turnovers, but then we just, all of a sudden on the ground, when we're playing good pass defense, we just give up a lot of yards on our ground. Even if our defensive coordinator commits to stopping the run, we're still even giving up big plays. Here's another throw to the right side. Charles Mitchell, his second catch of the drive. He's thrown the ball to a couple of receivers so far, Mitchell being one of them. First and goal, Henry at about the 5. All day to throw. He throws to the right side, incomplete. But there will be a flag on the play. They're going to call illegal touching. He ran out of bounds and was the first guy to catch, or at least touch the ball. Henry now, 3rd and goal, throws left side, and that is Tavarius Dukes, who gets stopped. Loss of 2, or gain of 2 actually, and we do get them to settle for 3. So the question going into this game on offense is, can we get the running game going? There is Calvin Smith, who has absolutely struggled, I think. As here we give another draw play to him. 2nd and 13, and he gets taken down. But it looks like we might be helped out by the face mask, and we will be. So a free 15 yards right there. That was supposed to be a loss of 1, maybe 2. Instead, it's a first down. Now at the 30, play action fake. Wow, the pressure's in there right away. Johnson throws to the right side. That is Mike Marone for the catch. He leads us in catches and yards this year, barely edging out Kentrell Kraft, but Marone has had an issue with drops this year. Calvin Smith with the handoff up to the right side. That one will be about a gain of 10. As now we get it to a 2nd and inches. Jack Solomon to the game. We fake the RPO, and that is going to be caught. Kentrell Kraft for the first down. Now I apologize for my voice a little bit. Still getting this back as I get over this sickness. As here is a scramble out to the right side. BJ throws on the run, and he's got Adrian Shields, and he puts it on the ground. It's going to be a fumble. The first turnover of the game comes by way of CTU. Adrian Shields just did not see the defender right there and gets absolutely tattooed. He puts the ball on the ground, and UCF is back on offense. Here is Henry now in the pocket, throwing deep, one-on-one, and for the other Henry on the other team, Jerome. And he can't hold on to that one, as that brings it to a 3rd and 7. Here's a wide-open Mitchell downfield. It looks like they found the open zone right there. It looks like maybe Henry was playing in the flats and not playing deep. And now it brings it to a 1st and 10. Quick throw across the middle. This is Townsend now getting inside the 5. A gain of 9. UCF looking good throwing the football so far. 2nd and 1. Handoff Hopkins, and he finds the open lane. It's a 4-yard carry and a touchdown. And UCF goes up by 2 scores early. So hopefully we don't turn the ball over on this drive. Here to throw to the left side, and that is Flint Steele for a gain of 17 and a first down after a penalty brought us back for a long first down conversion. Here is a read option this time. BJ Johnson running the read option. It's a gain of 11. Now remember the play calling system. We always have to call the middle play with our coach suggestions. I really like it. It's giving us a different look. Here's a quick throw to the right side, and that's Mike Marone down the sideline. It's a gain of 24 for the first down, and Mike Marone continues to lead us in receiving this year. Here's BJ now in the pocket, throwing across the middle. That is Jackson, who is one of our taller receivers on the squad at 6'4", 6'5" with cleats on, and he gets us inside the 5. 2nd and goal, handoff. Calvin Smith stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2. As UCF brings us back to the 6 now, 3rd and goal. Here is BJ throwing to the flats. It's Mike Marone who gets flattened. And it's a gain of 2. We will settle for 3 on that drive. As now the first quarter does end, at least get near the end. Here is a handoff, and that is Smoke Wyatt, who leads us in tackles this year. He has been very, very dynamic as a freshman this year. As now that brings it to a 3rd and 8. The last play of the first quarter is out to Harris, who catches another one, but only a gain of 1. And now we start the second quarter with the ball. BJ Johnson has put together a couple of nice drives, but the first one ended in that fumble. Here's a quick throw out to Flint Steele. He's out to the races to the 20, the 10, and gets run down at about the 9-yard line. Gain of 51. BJ Johnson has not missed a pass yet. He is 9 of 9. And Flint Steele, with an excellent spin move, propels that long gain. So here we are, 1st and goal. Throw to the right side. Mike Marone cannot get the ball over the pylon. He steps out at about the 1. 2nd and goal now. Here's a quarterback design run, and BJ Johnson gets absolutely clocked. 3rd and goal now. Here is Johnson facing some pressure. Throws to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. Jackson, 11 of 11 to start this game for BJ Johnson. What a great throw on that one, finding one of his favorite receivers. It's now a 10-all game. Here is Henry now in the pocket, looking to throw the ball deep across the middle, and he's got Mitchell again. A lot of teams haven't been able to really throw the ball on us, but UCF showing something different today. Here is Henry now throwing to the right side. That's caught by Curtis Hopkins for a gain of 2. That brings it to a 3rd and 5 now at about the 36. Here is Henry in the pocket. No pressure yet. He throws deep to the right side, and it's almost picked off. Jerome Henry had 2 hands on it again for the 2nd time this game, and they settle for a very long field goal. This one has the distance, and way more than enough distance, but it's wide to the right, and this game will remain tied as now here comes B.J. Johnson back out onto the field under center this play. He gets out of the pocket this time. He stops and throws this one to Flint Steele, who does the rest and picks up a gain of 10. We have still not missed a pass today. B.J. Johnson is just on fire so far. 1st and 10 now. Here is Johnson in the pocket, throws to the right side. That one will be caught by Adrian Shields for a gain of 5. No incompletions yet. 3rd and 9 after losing a couple on 2nd down. Here's a throw deep. Wide open Kentrell Craft. It's going to be a 52-yard score. 14 of 14 to start this game for B.J. Johnson. How about this game? I mean, man, what happened on that defense? I mean, I think maybe they had the wrong personnel out there because that was just an easy layup. 17-10 now. Here is CTU back on defense. They try to run the ball. There's a stop for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Their strong suit has been throwing the football. They get it over to the right side. Charles Mitchell, who is nearing a 100-yard game so far in the first half. 3rd and 1 this time. Henry throws left side. He's got Harris, who goes back to the ball and does draw a flag on the face mask, maybe a horse collar on the freshman James Wilkins, and they get an extra 15 yards. How about this passing offense? Like I said, coming into this game, this was our strength, but they are tearing us up. Henry throws once again. This is Kurt Harris this time for a gain of 12. And another first down for this UCF Knights offense. Here we go. Henry, play action fake. Throwing deep down the right side and incomplete. And now, third and long, 20 of 26 for Vince Henry at quarterback. Here he is in the pocket this time all day. Eventually steps up and throws on the run, and he's got Harris for a touchdown, but he drops it. What a dime of a throw by Vince Henry. And it's going to have them settle for 3 points on that drive. 17-13. They could have tied it up right there. Well, about a minute to go now. It looks like we have all 3 timeouts too. Here's a quick throw to Jackson. It's going to be a first down and a flag on the play. They're actually going to call a face mask on that tackle. And we may have missed something right there, but it looks like he had a hand in there. I did not see it, but a free 15 yards, I'll take it. Now CTU on the other side of the 50. Here's a quick throw to the flats. Another completion. Mike Marone again. It's a gain of 4 yards. As now here is BJ. About 35 seconds left and ticking. We have not used a timeout left yet. Here is BJ Johnson rolling to the right side. It's going to be a gain of 9. We get out of bounds at least to stop the clock that time. Here's a quick throw to the right side. Mike Marone all alone. Touchdown. 19 yards out. BJ Johnson. 17 of 17 to start this game. He is 3 completions away from the Big 12 record, which is 20 of 20. 24-13 going into halftime. What a first half by the offense. So now we start the second half here, 24-13. And we have possession to start the second half. Here's Johnson rolling, throwing to BJ Johnson. In another completion, 18 of 18 to start this game. Now Johnson under center here, 2nd and 9. Here he is throwing to left side, make it 19. Kentrell Craft tries to make a man miss, only picking up a gain of 4. He's 1 away from the record. 3rd and 5. Here's a quick throw, and there it is. Jackson, 9-yard gain, 20 of 20. That ties the record. One more breaks it. 1st and 10 now. Here is BJ rolling to the right side, throws that way, and it's incomplete. He was 1 completion away from the record, and he ties it but cannot break it. Wow. The next pass is a dump-off pass to the flats, and it's completed. Wow. How did he miss that easy throw? Here's Adrian Shields now continuing this drive, another first down. That time it's a gain of 8. He fumbled earlier. We kind of had him in the doghouse. As now he's back out onto the field. Here is BJ rolling to the right side. defender giving chase, but he breaks through a tackle and picks up a gain of 5. But now B.J. Johnson is shaken up. He's going to have to come out the game. In comes David Potter, the freshman. His first pass out to the right side. It's caught. Kentrell Craft for a gain of 12. Our receiving core has done pretty well today. Not many drops, but here's a handoff to Calvin Smith, who is just not, I don't know what's going on. He's just not getting going. And now we lose 2 yards on that play. David Potter now, 3rd and 12, quick throw, and that is incomplete. Good thing that wasn't online because that could have been an interception. And now we settle for 3, go up by 14 as we near the middle of the 3rd quarter. Here's a throw to the left side. That is caught by Harris, who goes up and gets it. And it's a gain of 19. He steps out of bounds. How about Henry in this game? He is making every single throw. Here's a quick throw. Harris again. And he picks up a gain of 7. This UCF offense is definitely moving the ball well through the air. They have not even thrown an interception yet. Here's a design middle screen, but Henry has to get rid of this one as that brings it to a 3rd and 10. Here he is from the pocket now. All day, throwing deep down the right side, and he's got his tight end. Maybe that was a slot receiver, but led him just a bit too much. So they punt the ball away here. Here is James Wilkins, the freshman cornerback. He gets the left side, has a couple of men to miss, and he does get another one inside the 45, a 43-yard return for James Wilkins, setting us up with excellent field position. So here we go now. Here is David Potter running a little read option. Look at this. And he cuts upfield. He makes one man miss and picks up 22 yards. I bet the defense did not see that coming. David Potter is a pocket passer, but maybe he can run a little bit. It's a 1st down run. Inside the 20 now. Potter throws quickly, and that's Flint Steele, the freshman, picking up a gain of 16. He might be shaken up on that play. 4 for 94 for Flint, his biggest game of the season. So now here is Potter now, stopping, throwing to the end zone. It's Kraft. Touchdown. 4 of 6 for David Potter. Great throw right there. And he leads his man to the open spot. It's now a 34-13 game. So here is Vince Henry back out onto the field. Here's a quick throw across the middle. That is caught by Harris, who's had a lot of receptions in this one. 3rd and 2. Henry tries to run the read option, something they haven't run all game, and it's stopped by James Wilkins. And now that brings it to a 4th and 6. Could this be the game here to start the 4th quarter? Here's Henry in the pocket. He throws deep. 1-on-1 for Jerome Henry, and it's going to be knocked down. He's been looking for Bruce Mitchell all game long, and Jerome Henry maybe just dropped his 3rd interception of the game. A good defensive play right there. Here's Potter now backing onto the field. Here's a quick throw, and that is caught by Kentrell Craft. B.J. Johnson has had concussion issues. He's just out for the game. He's had 3 games now with a concussion. Here's a quick throw, and that's a touchdown. Cookie Rockman, his 3rd reception touchdown of the season, and that is going to do it. UCF cannot stay up with this offense despite having a pretty clean game throwing the football. CTU is just too much. B.J. Johnson, 3 touchdowns. He had that 20 of 20 start. He was 1 completion away from the record and could not bring it home. B.J., no interceptions is the key stat too. 92% completion percentage, 23 of 25 ended up being his stat line. Potter ended up being 9 for 14 with 2 touchdowns as well. I mean, I think the future is bright for us. I definitely think that Potter is going to be a different quarterback than B.J. Johnson. We'll definitely need to switch the playbook up when we move over to David Potter, but I definitely still like Potter a lot. Marone had 7 for 72. Kraft had 6 for 85, and then Jackson had a good game. Everybody had a good game, to be honest with you. And then on defense, we didn't get any sacks, but we actually did play good pass defense. Tyler Ashley had a garbage time interception, and then Jerome Henry dropped 3 interceptions as well. Well, we move up now in the rankings to number 5 after that victory. And let's just see who lost. Missouri lost. They were number 2, and LSU lost. They were number 4. They dropped all the way down to 21. That is just crazy. So now we are a top 5 team for the first time in this series. The college football playoffs is right around the corner. It's going to be the field of 8. I want it to be 8. I think that's what it should be in real life. So I'm going to have that as 8, not 4. So we'll have to see how that goes. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. One more episode. Next episode will be the episode to submit your recruits as well. So you don't want to miss that. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still trying to fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war.